Hello, welcome to my next video in my computer science series. Today, we will be discussing different types of loops in computer science. There are while loops and for loops. As you can see, I have already set up the skeleton code and encourage you to pause the video and do the same. Let's get started. So, I will write an example of a while loop and then explain what it does. Alright, so a while loop is generally used when we don't know when a certain condition will be considered false. In other words, we might not know the number of times that the loop will run, which is why we put a condition. So, according to that condition, the code keeps running until the condition is no longer true. So in this case, int I is equal to 0. So, while I is less than 10, this piece of code is going to keep running. So it's going to print I and I++. Now, I++ is basically a fancy way of saying add 1 to the current value of I. So let's compile the code and see what happens. It prints the numbers 0 through 9. Alright, so in conclusion, a while loop is generally used when you don't know how many times the code is going to run. Now, let's talk about for loops. A for loop is used when you are trying to count the number of times the loop is running. So, I will show you an example, and then I will explain. Alright, so here we're going to put the starting variable for int a is equal to 0, and we're going to run this till a is no longer less than 15, and each time the loop ends, we're going to add 1 to a. And inside all of this, we are going to print the value of a. Let's compile and see what happens. It prints the numbers from 0 to 14. Alright, now let me talk about a different type of while loop. It's called a do-while loop. Okay, a do-while loop is when a certain condition is run at least once before the condition is checked. So the computer is not going to check the condition because the condition is down here. So first it's going to run this code and then check the condition. So if this condition passes the test, it's going to run the loop again. So let me block out this so you can see what happened. Oh, wait, just a second. Alright, let's see what it runs. Uh-oh, it seems that we have an infinite loop. To restart an infinite loop, you just press this button. Now, let's take a look at the error. See, we did not increment I, so we have to increment I so that I does not run out, so that it doesn't turn into an infinite loop, like what happened. Now, if we took a look at that, we should not have the problem anymore. See, now it perfectly prints the values from 0 to 12. So, that's it on loops, guys, for today. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments section, and I will take a look at it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to tell your friends about this too.